raising money for charity.
Perhaps
Oh God.
you've
So
seen
we're
it.
curling to the point where
Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
he's gonna hit me with an arrow right now. So he's gonna do it. Oh God! Oh God! Ah!
That was lower than I meant. That was like a kidney shot.
Yo, the first one was a glancing blow. You gotta hit me with one more, cause that's only fair. Yeah, it's only fair.
Ab shot.
Well, I'm only front on.
Oh God.
Can you?
One hand on the yeah.
Okay.
I won't hit you in the face.
Okay, are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
No!
Oh my God.
Oh no!
I don't want to do this either.
Do it! It's for. Ah!
Oh my God.
Oh!
Oh jeez.
So if you want to join in on this fun, I get revenge on Bob, and we will be doing more cool stuff. Question mark later. Why is there a dick on my face? Well, you gotta go over to twitch.tv/Markiplier to find out. You ready, Bob?
No.
Well, get over there.
No, you
Here, film this for
You
me.
made me do this. This was your idea.
Hold my
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't it great?
No.
Here we go.
Oh God.
All right, how
Oh,
far
deep
did you
snow.
pull back? Let me just know. So.
That's probably the maximum I did.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'll give you an easy one to start with.
Watch your fingers.
You ready?
Oh.
Okay, that one wasn't so bad. It was just
Yeah.
a jump that was like.
That was an easy one. That was a light one.
Oh,
All right.
no.
I'll give you a little more oomph to it. Okay?
Hmm?
Just a little more. Okay. Ready?
Oh no, that was more oomph than I thought. That was right on the shoulder blade.
I'm sorry.
It made my whole hand tingle.
Remember how you just said how you had this back surgery or something
Oh,
like that?
it's fine.
This isn't helping?
All right. So front, right?
You don't have to be front.
Oh, jeez. You trust me?
Kinda.
Here we go. Yeah.
That one wasn't so bad. I feel like I hit you harder in the front than you hit me. That's
Yeah.
the worst one because you're just like.
Did I look angry when I was about to hit you?
You look terrified. I was like this, and you were just like. It's coming.
It's coming! So if you want to come join the fun, go to twitch.tv/Markiplier and join us here. We're raising money for Able Gamers. We just went through a huge sprint. Shout out to everybody who's been a part of this stream. You guys have been awesome. Everyone who's been donating in the last run and everybody who's donated from the beginning, you guys have been amazing. I'm just calling out to everybody over at YouTube. If you want to see this for yourself, come join us. Twitch.tv/Markiplier. Cool. All right.
If we get to
Why do I make promises that I can't keep? This question came up during my Q&A panel when I was at VidCon over the last weekend. And oddly enough, it didn't come from the audience. I ran this Q&A a little bit differently because I wanted to answer questions that I ask myself. Questions like, who am I? Who am I to you guys? Like, why do I make videos? How did I get to this point right here? And more pertinent questions like, why do I make promises that I can't keep? Because if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know what I'm talking about. It's not a thing out of maliciousness, or it's not me outright lying to you guys. I have ambitions and I want to reach high and I want to accomplish them. So I often find myself making promises that I don't keep up with. And the panel itself was really, really interesting for me, and I hope it was interesting for the people out in the audience. But more than that, it was a moment of self-reflection for me. Like, it was a moment where I could just have an honest, true discussion with you guys about who I am and who I was and who I will be and where I'm going with this. And that question just kind of stuck with me because I vaguely answered it on stage, but then I kept thinking about it, like, why? Why do I make promises that I can't keep? Why am I not keeping them? And if I can't keep them, why do I make them in the first place? Am I not working hard enough to make sure that happens? Am I lazy? Am I forgetful? And so I'll get to the finer details of this answer later on in the video, but to understand my mindset right now, I have to talk about something that happened just last night. If you weren't there, we were running a charity live stream over on Twitch. We weren't doing it over here on YouTube, so don't be surprised if you didn't see it. But we were over there on Twitch, and it was really, really awesome because Bob flew into town and we were having so much fun, and we had all these challenge videos that we were doing. I have a t-shirt challenge that I'm probably gonna post a video of later. But then, later on, we had this guy by the name of Alaskan Blue Jay on YouTube, who I met through the Make-A-Wish Foundation while I was at VidCon. And I promised him that I would bring him on board for the live stream. And I almost forgot, but thankfully I've got friends that reminded me to call him in, and we called him and we had a nice discussion, and he told this story, this really, really impactful story that resonated throughout the rest of the stream, and I'll try to do it justice right now. You've probably heard it. He didn't make it up, or neither did I. But it's the story of this young child walks along the beach. And on this beach, hundreds of starfish wash on shore, doomed to dry out and die. But this child walks along, and every time he sees one, he picks one up and he throws it back into the ocean, giving it another chance at life. He can't get to all of them, but every morning this child, on his way to wherever he's going, picks up another starfish and tosses it back into the ocean. And he does this every day for a while, day by day, walking along the beach, tossing another starfish back in. And one day, this old man who's been seeing him do this comes up to the child and asks, "Why are you doing this? Hundreds and hundreds of starfish wash up on the shore every day, and you can never save all of them. Why even bother? You're not making a difference." And the child looked at the man and looked down at the ground at a starfish at his feet. He picked up that starfish and tossed it back in the ocean and said, "It mattered to that one." And that's the story. And it's a simple story with a simple message, meaning that if you do something, even in the grand scheme of the huge, insurmountable obstacle that is the bigger problem, if you chip in just a little bit, it'll go so far. But then almost immediately after he told that story, we were just talking there, he started screaming. Jay, Alaskan Blue Jay, started screaming through the phone, and we didn't know what to make of it. I thought maybe the TV was on, or it was like a joke or a prank. I had no idea. But what happened was his defibrillator in his chest went off right on stream, and it scared the crap out of him. It scared the crap out of everybody. Everyone in stream was so scared, and I didn't really know what to do. I tried to stay calm about the situation. He went to the hospital immediately. I tried to stay in contact with him. As of right now, I believe he is at home resting. It was, as he was told, it was probably a malfunction more than something life-threatening, but they are monitoring him, and he is doing okay. And as an aside, if you can send some love to him, he has a YouTube channel, Alaskan Blue Jay. I'll put a link in the description. But the point here is, after that story was told, and after he went to the hospital, and after that big scare, Catherine helped start this campaign of $1 donations. We had a $100,000 goal for this charity live stream to go to Able Gamers, and we were behind. We were actually behind. And then Catherine kind of like started this march of dollars where if someone donated, we could see who donated, and if they left a comment, she asked that they comment starfish. And for those of you who don't know, Catherine is my editor and good friend, and they commented starfish, and After that, not only did the chat take it upon themselves to start the hashtag Pray for Jay, but also they really rallied around this concept that these $1 donations could make all the difference in the world. And then we saw, like, the counter steadily rocket up. Names were flying by. Everyone was saying starfish. People were donating for other people and saying, here's 20 starfish, here's 100 starfish. Someone donated $1,000 and was like, here's starfish for everybody that couldn't be there and can't donate. And it was this beautiful, beautiful thing, this avalanche of $1 donation, the representation of what that meant in the face of being scared for Jay. And after I kept up with him, he gave us an update when he went to the hospital. He tried to stay on the stream. He tried to, like, actually watch the stream while he was in the hospital, which I applaud that so much. And it was this beautiful, beautiful thing that came out of me just meeting this one guy and him telling a simple story and everyone chipping in $1 donations. And without that, I don't even know if we would have made our goal. And this all ties in to the question, why do I make promises that I can't keep? Because I made a promise to Jay that I would bring him on the stream, and I almost forgot. Not out of maliciousness, but just because I got caught up with other things and I got busy and I allowed myself to become complacent. And I don't mean to turn his tragedy into something that it's not, but without that, I don't think we would have had the drive to keep going. I don't think it would have resonated as hard as it did. And so when I ask myself, why do I make promises that I can't keep? And I think about the answer that I gave on stage, all of that is bullshit. If I make a promise and I don't keep it, I am bullshit. Because if I didn't keep my promise, what would we have missed out on? I wouldn't have been able to talk to Jay and get to know him, and you guys wouldn't know his story, and we may not have made our goal. And how many times in the past have I made promises that I didn't keep, and what opportunities did I miss? Because of that, I don't want to do that ever again. I'm almost 28. I'm going to be 28 in 2 days here, and I do not want to live my life making promises that are empty. In all the ambition and all the swept up nature of the tour and doing these ambitious projects and going to VidCon and going to conventions and meeting people and doing other quote unquote bigger projects, I feel like I've lost sight of the small things that made it important for what I do here. And I've made excuses for it, and I've relied on the fact that I'm so happy that my friends are here to support me, and my friends are here with me who have been with me for years. And Bob, who flew into town for me just for this stream because it's a cause that he believed in, and he wanted to join me in this fun day that we had. And it was the most fun stream that we've had for a long time, and it was all because it was all because we were able to band together and we were able to keep this one promise, and we're able to keep doing these things over and over again, and we're able to keep doing them in the future because that's what's important. This community is what's important, and you're what's important about this channel. That is the only thing that keeps me going, and it's so easy for me to forget it. Even if I'm focused on the why, and I know in my heart that I'm doing this for you, and I'm doing this because I love to do it, even that isn't enough. Because if I let things slip through the cracks, and I know I'm not perfect, but if I let something as important as a promise go by, I mean, what am I then? With that grand statement and a bunch of wordiness, what I'm here to say is that I'm here for you because I owe everything that I have to you. And if I'm going to be in this position where I'm able to talk to millions of people out there and try to steer this community in a direction that I think is genuinely good, then I have to hold myself to a higher standard. Not just in being better as an entertainer, but being better as a reliable friend. And so I will make one promise starting off this new age of Markiplier where my word is my bond. The schedule starting tomorrow will be back and will never falter. 8 and 12 Pacific Standard Time, you'll get videos, and I will tie in the ambition that I have. I will tie in the lofty goals that I have, and I will keep these promises. And whenever I promise you guys something, even if it's here through a video or if it's when I'm meeting you in person, if I promise it, it's going to happen. I guarantee that. Because if I don't keep those promises, I'm not worthy of you guys even giving me a moment of your time. So I know this got serious, I know it did, and I feel like it had to. After the emotions of the tour and then the windstorm of VidCon and coming back for the charity live stream and just this blur of the past few weeks and then approaching my birthday, which I think you guys know that I don't really care about my birthday, I just want to say this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. What you guys have given me is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I should treat it as such. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and thank you to Chica, because Chica was the hero of the live stream, because like all that aside, the one individual that made the most donations was Chica because we did a petathon, and there is an infinite pet that Chica, do you mind me picking you up just for a little bit? Move the chair a little bit. But Chica was the true hero of this live stream, and I owe her 100,000 pets from each and every one of you guys because we did an amazing job there, and you were a great Bubba. You look like she's just like, this again. Oh, I hope you know how much I love you. And I mean it, 100% mean it. There is no lie here. There's no false promises here. This is everything. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you Chica for being there. Thank you my friends who supported me. Thank you Bob who flew into town. Thank you Alaskan Blue Jay for staying so strong. And thank you everybody that I met over this past weekend. And as always, we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Ooh, yeah, papi, papi, Bob. Love you. Okay. Good girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who's a goodie puppy? Who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy? Oh, no, you're not supposed to jump up. Oh, no, come on. Come on. Oh, Rusty, don't jump. Don't jump even though I'm telling you to jump. Don't jump. Don't do it. Oh, no.
This is a story about how Netball saved my.
Could your credit card work harder? The ANZ Low Rate Visa does. It's our lowest purchase rate, lowest annual fee credit card. Apply now and for the first year pay only 1.99% per annum on balances transferred and no annual card fee.
So we don't know exactly how many shirts we got here, but I'm just gonna keep putting them on until I literally can't put in anymore or we run out of them.
So they're just not like fitted shirts.
Yeah. What, you mean these cheap bulk shirts aren't fitted?
Shirts that you buy by the pound aren't tailored for.
Excuse you? How could you treat me? Oh god, that hood is gonna be so uncomfortable.
Oh, you can take that off.
No, it's
You're
too
gonna have like a
late.
huge hunchback.
I'm already committed.
Also, you look like you're here to paint the house because you're wearing white sweatpants and white shirts.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright. We got these fashionable V-necks. Oh, the V's getting deeper.
The deepest. Oh yeah, it's gonna be like V-neck.
Hell yeah, right down to the balls.
That'd be a V-neck.
Thanks, man.
Is it already
getting uncomfortable?
That's good.
I'm only 4 shirts in. 5 with this. Oh,
How's it going?
I like the white on white.
thanks.
Right?
You want to peep with me?
I'm boofing.
You left me tape.
My hair dick is getting in the way. Alright, for those of you just joining, we don't know what we're doing, but here we go.
Mark is putting on a lot of shirts.
Yeah, I'm up to 7, I think. 8, maybe?
I think that was 8.
Someone out there, if you're in chat, count with me, because I think we're losing track of it. It's getting a little harder to breathe. Yeah. It's still okay.
When you're
Are we
done
gonna
with
have to cut you out of this?
Yeah.
Probably. Good thing we planned. We definitely have scissors somewhere convenient.
Yeah.
Alright, so after that shirt, that's 12. Can I like punch you in the chest as hard as possible?
Not right now, it's not gonna hurt.
Thick.
Oh man, who knew Mark was so thick?
Mark's thick torso.
Thick chest.
I got the
No, these aren't
thickest
V-necks.
chest.
These are
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
You really
Oh,
put
good
it
crew.
on that.
Cover up the V. It was getting too fashionable in here.
the 7-layer V.
So this is 12. This is 12. This is a
Thick.
thick 12. Thank
We
you.
have a lot more to go.
I'm hoping these are stretchy.
Nope, they're from 100% polyester. Completely.
Oh, got it. Nailed it. 13.
This is
You look like
a
a marshmallow.
Thank you.
this is a pack of
I
9
love
more.
Ghostbusters.
Okay.
So after this pack, you'll be on 21.
I can do 9. Oh, I may need help.
Yeah,
Pulling
whatever you're.
Hey, maybe you can
I'll stay here
yeah,
back.
just get the back and just like tug it as hard as you can.
This is quality
You're
content.
good. So.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, man.
It's already funny. This is gonna be funny for like the next half hour.
Is it, when does it get sad? Because I don't know.
Right? Real squoosh.
Can you shake your belly yet?
Let me see.
Nope, it is solid. It's my pits that are starting to dig in. Oh man.
You're really refining your dad bod
Should have
here.
gone for
bad.
the sleeveless.
It's getting warm.
We can do the ice test.
No, that's an 80. That's hours away.
Just rush up to 80, no worries.
God, I'm sweating.
It might get to the point soon where you're gonna want to do the old, you just stick your arms up and someone is like,
That's what it's gonna have to be after a while
whenever
here.
you're ready, we can.
No, I can still do it.
just
I
get
can
super
do
rolled
it.
up on your huge hunchback. Which
Let me
you
do it, guys. Let me do it.
Show him your profile.
Let me do it. Look at the black.